So you're texting with somebody and they ghost you. If you send the following text message, it will bring them back from the dead. Well, probably, because they're probably not actually dead, but it will get them to text you. I have worked on a bunch of different text messages that are all designed to get somebody to respond if they haven't responded. And I've learned that the more ridiculous the text message, the more likely they are to respond. If you're like, hey, I haven't heard from you, hey, I miss you, hey, what's going on? People tend to not really respond to those, or they might just like thumbs up it or be like, no, it's cool, I'm busy. But you don't really get a really good response. When your message is ridiculous and kind of funny, you get a really good response from people. So this is the message that I'm gonna recommend that you send if you haven't heard from somebody in a very long time. The message is, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, and it got me thinking that either you're really busy with work or you've been kidnapped by zombie ninjas. In case it's the latter and you need rescuing, give me some kind of secret text signal so I can don my karate suit and come and kick ass to rescue you. And then in parenthesis, seriously though, I hope everything is okay with you. Ping me back. So this message is hysterically funny, it's out there, and it really gets somebody to like pay attention. Most of the time, if somebody is ghosting you and they're not responding, when they see a long message from you, they're gonna read it because they're gonna feel that, maybe you're critiquing them, or maybe you're telling them off, or maybe you're asking them what's up. But when they realize it's light-hearted and funny, and all you're really doing is checking in, then that makes them respond. Now, there is a structure to this if you wanna make your own, and I'm gonna break that down for you now so you can do that. The first thing we can do is like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, and it got me thinking you might be really busy with work. So that first message is like the normal answer. And we want that first so that it's not just completely out of left field. And we also want to show that we're not insane, right? So you don't want to start with the weird one. You want to start with, look, it could be this. And then we say or, and then it's followed by this crazy scenario about why they can't possibly text you back, right? So I've used things like you've been eaten by alligators and you're currently trying to claw your way out of a sewer. You're abducted by aliens and you're currently living on Pluto. Like I've come up with all sorts of weird ones, but something weird that ends up with, and they need rescuing, right? So then you're gonna create a scenario that's funny about how you're gonna rescue them. So like if you need me to invent time travel to come back to the prehistoric age to rescue you from those Nazi dinosaurs, let me know and I'll do it, right? So it's just this obscurely crazy wild scenario, but you're like, yeah, I got you. I can fix that, right? So that's what makes it funny. And then you say in parenthesis, no, but seriously though, I hope everything's okay. Now this is cool because this is a check-in, because sometimes the reason somebody doesn't respond is there's something bad happening in their life. I had somebody not respond to me for like 9 months, and I got really concerned about them. And anytime I messaged them, like even this message or hey, are you okay? They just didn't respond. And I got really, really concerned. When they eventually replied, it turned out they were dealing with one of their family members had a case of cancer, and they themselves had some obscure disease that came out of nowhere, and they've basically been in hospital for 9 months, right? So sometimes when somebody doesn't respond to you, it's for a real reason. And you're gonna feel like an absolute asshole if you're like, why are you ignoring me? What's going on? Why don't you reply me back, right? So rather than do that, this kind of message is a lot funnier, but it's also lighthearted, but it's a great way of making it so they are likely to respond in the future. And eventually when my friend did respond, and this is a friend, not someone I'm dating, when they did respond, they were like, hey, just so you know, your messages were really funny. I saw them, I was dealing with so much, I didn't even know how to tell you, and I was keeping the whole situation secret. So, it showed they wanted to respond, but they also wanted to keep things secret, and they were worried if they did respond, they'd tell me everything. So I understand, but this is absolutely killer, and you can send that message and it will fix almost any ghosting situation. You're welcome. Thanks for watching the video. I've got a very special gift that I'd like to give you as a way of saying thank you for taking the time to enjoy this content. This is an ebook that you can get completely for free by looking in the description of this video. Once you download it, it will actually break down the core natural qualities that make somebody so attractive that women chase you. So go there, click on the link in the description and grab that ebook now.